Julie, I'm super excited to be here at the Shape Up Shop. Congratulations on 40 years. Just
Thank
looking
you.
at your website, it looks like you and your husband are super involved with the Bayview community.
We are. We do a lot with the community, trying to get businesses to move here, families to move here, and businesses to support each other.
Awesome. I look forward to our conversation and learning more about what you guys do here. This is a Sterling Series Flourishing Families. I am Tony Karls, and today I am joined with Julie Newman, personal trainer and co-owner of the Shape Up Shop in Bayview. How do you include the whole family in a fitness journey as they're identifying their goals and what that might look like?
Again, it depends on the age. If it's younger children, possibly a kids' tumbling birthday party where cousins can come and siblings can come and the whole family, the parents come with their siblings and everyone's involved. If it's a little bit older, we'll have maybe 3 sisters buy their mom a membership and they'll come every Monday for workouts together. Being that it is primarily a women's club, that's more common than the husband-wife team, though we do have multiple husband-wife teams or boyfriends, girlfriends that take the box bag class together. Okay. Super fun to get rid of stress because we have what we call kill rounds, where one person will hold the bag and the other person coaches them. And so that's pretty interesting to watch.
Yeah, so you mentioned stress. So how do you see family stress levels change as they get involved with physical activity?
First and foremost, get out of the house to work out. Sometimes I think when they're out of their environment, instead of doing a bike in their basement together, when they come here and they see other couples or other mother-daughters or just other people, it's a night out instead of, it's a healthy night out. Yeah. The family that sweats together stays together. That's what I always tell my family. Yeah. So it's a good night out rather than going out to eat or drink or something like that. Yeah. And they may come in stressed, but they leave happy. We have great music. The classes are fun. You sing along to some of the songs, or like I said, the box bag, you get rid of stress. Or we hook feet to do sit-ups together. Nice. So there's any number of things that you can connect and just leave feeling better and feeling that you're glad to have your health, that you're happy to be able to do something like this.
Yeah. Julie, you've been in the personal fitness space for a really long time. Can you tell us a little bit about how that journey started and where you began that path? Was this something that you always wanted to do as you were growing up, or was this something that just kind of came up organically?
Okay, I did start at 3 different fitness clubs prior to the Shape Up Shop. So yes, I've always wanted to help people realize their potential. I guess that's the main thing physically. Yeah. Just from, even being a young person, whether it was a sports team or playing sports, and they thought, oh, I can't hit the ball, or I can't run to first base fast. Yeah. And I just wanted to say, yes, you can. So yeah, I've always wanted to just show people what they could do. I knew there were other people that wanted to be pushed to their full potential and then feel proud of their accomplishments. Yeah. And so that's the real reason that I wanted my own place. There were no aerobic studios in that time. Okay. And it sounds funny, but there were no workouts to music. Jazzercise, Judy Shepard Missette started exercise to music. Okay. So but there was nothing in really in Milwaukee at all besides the big box gyms. Okay. So it just really caught on, and I was doing the choreography to great music, and so that caught on. Yeah.
I can't even imagine working out without music.
It's impossible for me. I did start out, as a massage therapist. I got my license as a massage therapist and then a degree in anatomy and physiology, and I just wanted to incorporate all of that into a health club, but I just really just enjoy teaching the classes and pushing people. So that kind of went by the wayside, and used all that information for choreography for great results.
Yeah. I'm sure it did help too with helping people as they're, they come in, if they're working out really hard, they're
Yeah.
sore, and helping them with different stretches and
Yeah.
things like that. So probably wasn't a complete push to the side.
I think people don't realize that the order, like for, large muscles require more oxygen and should be used first. So anatomy and physiology is key when doing an order of a workout or the speed of a workout or a move, and protecting your shoulders and knees and joints, your weak joints. It's the speed or the impact so that is everything as far as getting results with injury prevention.
That's awesome. That's really cool that you're able to bring that all to the gym, and it's just part of how you...
They do appreciate it. I mean, our members do. I guess we do have a lot of teachers and professional people being in MPS, and they really do appreciate teaching smart.
Yeah. Julie, what are some of the classes and services offered here at the Shape Up Shop?
We're known for classes, class-based fitness club. Cardio Complete is the name of our class, and we call it that because we do target every area. So we have 20 classes a week for Cardio Complete. Box bag we started in 1991, and we came up with routines, so it's not just straight up fighting. It's routines, it's cardio, it's on the bag, it's fun, it's to music. However, we do offer everything since the 80s. Boot camp, slide Reebok, been there, done that. Anything you can name, Theraball, Core Ab, any class you've ever heard of, we've been doing. We offer press and pump in the gym down here. We do personal training. We help people meet their individual goals, whether it's, like I said, to rehab a knee or maybe prevent osteoporosis if it runs in their family. People come here to reduce blood pressure. So we'll help advise them. If you're here to get reduce blood pressure and stress, we're going to urge them to participate in box bag for sure once a week.
Okay.
If they're a person who's more wants joint strength and connective tissue supporting joints, we'll urge them to work out in the gym 3 days a week. So we'll help tailor their membership to meet their needs.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Because you don't get that at most gyms. Most gyms, you sign up, you get a membership, and then you never hear from anybody again.
I know. I worked at one of those.
Julie, why the Shape Up Shop? If someone's looking to go on a personal fitness journey, what about the service offerings here are different that would be important for someone to consider?
Well, honestly, we do get results. We are results-based. Okay. So we take the time to talk to a person, a couple, and say, what do you want what do you expect to see? What do you want to see? Mm-hmm. And we insist that they reach their goals. Nice. And we help them in a fun way. So all of our classes are fun, all of our members are welcoming, and we don't push a person into an area that they're not interested in. Okay. So if they want to lose weight, we're going to suggest cardio. If they want to build joint strength, we're going to suggest gym. If they want to get rid of stress and work out together, husband and wife, we're going to suggest box bag. So we don't push someone to do something that a direction they don't want to go. Yeah. But we are results based, and so we do make them accountable, hold them accountable, by follow-ups, emails, phone calls, asking when they walk in, talking about, well, what did you eat at the Super Bowl? Yeah. Guilt works a little bit. So I think being them knowing that we care, and that we know the right way to shape up, and they can look at our members and see results.
That's awesome. It's really cool. So it sounds like it's very individualized, and it's some positive community accountability.
It's 100% individualized, and I have to say that with a family too, because I do encourage. So again, the women will come in. If a woman says, "I want to lose 20 pounds," maybe her husband doesn't have to lose any weight, but maybe he has poor stamina and high blood pressure, and he needs to work on his heart and lungs. So they don't necessarily need the exact same thing. And so I do try to tell people, include your family, do things together, but it may not be the exact same thing. If you have a 16-year-old son in football, he's going to eat totally different than you're going to eat. Yeah. You can all eat together. Let's say you're all having roll-ups. He may have steak in his, and you may have veggies in yours, and maybe your husband has chicken in his. Yeah. So they can eat together. They can eat basically the same thing and put whatever they want in their roll-up, for example. Yeah. So they're still in it together, just meeting their individual needs.
So Julie, before you mentioned that you really try to focus on helping the community of Bayview, and you try to get some businesses to come in here. So what are some of the things that you actually do to engage with businesses? Because I think that's a little bit unique about what the Shape Up Shop has to offer. In 40 years, Bayview has changed multiple times.
So again, when I first came, there were a few maybe antique stores, a lot of churches, no 794 bridge, Polish Catholic community. So not very many businesses. When a new business would come in, I would make sure and purchase multiple gift certificates. So for that Christmas, everybody here would get, a $10 or $20 gift certificate for that coffee shop or that jewelry store or whatever. Okay. So I think that is one thing that started tying us together. Another is there were multiple women that had cancer. So for the Susan Komen Foundation is who we started with, but then branched out to different cancer organizations. I did pink outs, and where we would just put pink light bulbs and everything and pink flags, and I would go business to business to business and get a donation, whether it's a gift certificate from a restaurant or a TV from the TV store, actually. Repair store gave us, and we would put them all here, and people would bid on them, and then they'd have to go to that business. Okay. So it was a way to tie the community together that way as well. Whenever somebody did anything, the Fox Run started, we did the warm-up for it, for example. Bayview Community Center had a few summers that they didn't have enough lunch food during the summer. So we did, my daughter, who was young at the time, actually, I was trying to get her involved in community. And she did a peanut butter, she called it PB&J. So she, on hours we weren't open, on Saturdays, later in the day, she would stay open, and it would be free gym use for anyone in the community who would bring a jar of peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, cool.
And she raised a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So we did that 3 summers in a row. We do our shoes, if they're slightly worn. She, again, got involved with that, and it's called Soul Sisters. Okay. And we collected shoes for sports teams, for MPS schools, for track teams that needed great shoes.
Yeah. I believe earlier you were also mentioning that you'll go into businesses and you'll do some workshops and kind of educate some different businesses from a different perspective on kind of what you do and how to be a little healthier. So can you speak a little bit to that?
Yeah, now that wellness in the workplace is a thing, I'm called on to come in it started as a keynote speaker. Okay. I prefer to do it a little bit more casually, like a lunch and learn, and maybe have them order in Subway or something like that. Okay. And I just talk about different types of fitness, not really promoting the Shape Up Shop. It could be, someplace not near here. Just promoting wellness in general, fitness in general, outdoor workouts, home workouts, family boot camps, in summer. Yeah. So I try to do those a lot right before summer and in fall when you can get outside, so that they have, for those folks that don't want to join a gym, or maybe just where to start with eating. How do we start? Give us a few ideas. For example, no fast food for 2 weeks, and bring your own lunch to work for a few weeks, and support your fellow coworkers when they have an apple on their desk. Yeah. So things like that, going into different businesses and, for an hour and do a lunch and learn.
Yeah. Well, Julie, I do really want to thank you for allowing us to come in and, learn more about what you guys do here at the Shape Up Shop.
My pleasure.
If people are, interested about kind of what's going on here, how would they get connected? How would they be able to reach out to you and maybe start their fitness journey?
We're big on Instagram. Okay. And you can see, everything from classes to food, what to eat, what's in it, and just some fun social, like what to expect if you do join. Maybe a husband and wife hitting the bag really hard and yelling at each other. So you can get all aspects of the shop from Instagram. We're not big Facebook people at all. Okay. Also, our website gives you a little bit of a history and class schedule and how long we've been here and our philosophy. Okay. Basically, we are word of mouth, and we encourage everybody to, come in by appointment, view a class for 10 minutes, and either we're a good fit or, ouch, that's not for me. So, and we're a no pressure gym. We don't even have an office to try to sign somebody up.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you very much. Appreciate your time and
pleasure.
allowing us to do this. Flourishing Families is a sterling series where we'll explore concepts related to healthy communication, family time, fiscal responsibility, emotional support, health and wellness, personal responsibility, and living a purpose-driven life. Please like and subscribe. We hope these stories are enriching and provoke ideas as you strive to build a strong family.